Hello, everyone. Welcome. We're starting in a few minutes. If I can have your attention, we're starting in a few minutes. Just a reminder, if you're a student awardee, you must have checked in the lobby to let us know you're here so we can give you the award. And all of our presenters must do the same so we know that you're here. Okay, we'll start in a few minutes. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could please fill in every seat in the auditorium. We're expecting a full house today, so please squeeze together so we can fit some of the later arrivals in the auditorium. There is also overflow seating in room 222 in this building that is being live streamed to, but please fill in every seat here. Thank you much.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hi, welcome to the 2026 Senior Awards Ceremony. I'm Dr. Sarah Klein, Vice President for Student Affairs, and along with my colleague, our Dean of Students, Ken Nilsson, I will be your host this afternoon. First, a little bit on how this whole thing works. Colleagues who are presenting, you're going to come backstage about 2 to 3 awards before you're called up to present, and you can use this door here. Students, please be mindful and be ready when your name is coming up. So if you're in the balcony, you would come downstairs a little bit before that, and start making your way up to the front before we get to your name, but don't come to the stage until your name is called. Students, when you're called up to the stage to receive an award, please accept your award from the presenter and then stand on the, I want to say there's an X, but there isn't. No. There's usually an X, but we're just going to say stand in the middle, like in front of Attila, okay? When you get your award, after you shake the hand, and you'll present your award and pose with the presenter to take a photo, okay? Everyone in the audience who's videoing and photographing, know that there are professional photos which we will share, so you don't need to come up to the stage. And we will also, this is live stream, so you'll be able to find this later on our TV channel. Again, I know I shared this earlier, but students, if you aren't checked in out front, please go back outside to the lobby and do that, because otherwise we might not say your name today. We won't know that you're here. And then one public service announcement about name pronunciation. We are going to do our absolute best to pronounce your names correctly. But please know this is not an easy task. There are a lot of names, so give us some grace. We apologize in advance if we mispronounce. We are doing our best. Okay, so on with the show. If you're standing in the back and you want to try to find a seat, feel free. I can't really fully see, but there may be some seats in the balcony. Okay. So, I imagine that many of you are here today feeling a mix of emotions. I know I am. You're saying goodbye to your Stevens family, to a place that feels like home, but you're stepping into a very exciting new chapter of life. As you look ahead, I encourage you to pause and reflect on all that you've experienced here at Stevens. Each of you carries your own Stevens story, a favorite class with an inspiring professor, the moment you found your community, your people, whether through a team, an organization, a fraternity or sorority, a conversation that helped shape your future, a hard-fought win on the field, late nights in Pierce Dining Hall, hanging out in your pajamas during a 3 a.m. fire alarm. I think we've all been there. Sitting on Castle Point, taking in that amazing view. These moments are what make your Stevens experience uniquely yours and special. But what's especially meaningful is that many of you in here didn't just experience these moments, you helped to create them for others on campus. You set the tone for this community. You made Stevens better, stronger, and more memorable for your peers and for all of us here. You're now a part of the fabric of this institution. You've left your mark here. And I hope Stevens remains an important part of your life for many years to come. Once a duck, always a duck. Today, we gather here to celebrate you and recognize your achievements and your contributions to our community. But before we do, I would like to take a minute to thank the family members and loved ones who are here who supported you along the way. Let's give them a big round of applause. I also want to recognize my colleagues, our faculty and staff, some of whom are here today, who are so dedicated to creating a meaningful experience for our students. I'm really grateful to work alongside all of you. A round of applause for our faculty and staff. And to our students, thank you so much. Thank you for your energy, your leadership, and the care that you've brought to our community. We really will miss you, and we're so proud of you. We look forward to welcoming you back to campus often. Now, what you're all here for, on with the awards. The first presenter is actually Dean Ken Nilsson, Dean of Students. He's going to come out and present the Lawrence C.F. Horl Memorial Award. This award was established in 1968 by Mrs. Susan Horl Poyerin in memory of her late husband, Lawrence C.F. Horl, class of 14. It's presented to the senior who attained the highest grade point average during their entire undergraduate program at Stevens. And in this case, seniors. We have quite a few. Our first in class can come up to the stage. We have, hold your applause till the end. We have Kayla De Palma, Catherine Fuentes, Jonathan Hood, Vincent Menichelli, Aiden Nestor, Giovanna Natoro, Jacob Pellini, Mahad Rana, Jernique Richardson, Jason Rizzo, Arden Sentak, Sporthy Seti, Jared Seuferman, Lauren Sullivan, Jordan Tam, Caitlin Tsai, and Aaron Zabriskie. What a truly incredible accomplishment. Just give us a moment on this one. It's a big group. And just a note while we're all waiting, you'll all see and hear more about these students tomorrow at our commencement ceremony. We'll highlight each of them individually. We might have to do 2 rows. Okay, they won't all take this long, I promise, but this is an important one.
It's not this hard the rest of the way. Look for faces. You can't see the camera, they can't see you.
Congratulations, everyone. Okay, next up, we're going to start with the Department of Chemical Engineering and Materials Science, and our presenter is Dr. Eugene Zhao, Teaching Associate Professor and Associate Chair in the department. The Distinguished Chemical Engineering Student Award. This award is presented to the student with the highest grade point average in the chemical engineering program, and this year that's David Rydell. The Best Experiment-Based Chemical Engineering Senior Design Award is given for outstanding achievement in a simulation-based senior design project in chemical engineering. This year it goes to Project Sustainable Aviation Fuel from Palm Oil. It's Christopher Oliveira, Robert Olson, Aaron Wong, and Alexandra Vanderveer. The Best Simulation-Based Chemical Engineering Senior Design Award is presented to members of a senior design team for their outstanding achievement in simulation-based senior design. This award goes to Project Renewable Natural Gas for Farmers, and it's to Max Adler, David Rydell, Ty Valarosi, and Dean Wise. The Special Chemical Engineering Senior Design Award is presented to members of a senior design team for outstanding achievement in a unique senior design project in chemical engineering. This award goes to Project Sorption Analysis of CNC-based membranes for separation of water organic solvent mixtures. And the students are Raya Carr, Lena Lopez, Alexander Rossi, and Noga Vardy. Next up are awards from the Department of Biomedical Engineering, presented by Dr. Sally Shady, Teaching Associate Professor and Associate Chair of Undergraduate Studies in the department. The Biomedical Engineering Outstanding Senior Award is presented to a senior for outstanding academic performance and personal dedication to the biomedical engineering program. And this award goes to Sofia Donskoy. Sophia has excelled in all of her BME courses and demonstrates excellence in research, service, and academic performance. The Warren Wells Class of 42 Distinguished Service Award is named in honor of Warren Wells, whose generous donations helped to establish the undergraduate physiology labs. It's presented to the senior whose time and energy has proven to be an invaluable resource in support of the undergraduate biomedical engineering program. The award goes to Gabrielle Maroney. Gabrielle has demonstrated a commitment to service and dedication to the biomedical engineering department. She's demonstrated a commitment to, oh, they've said that twice, service and dedication. The next award is the Clinical Engineering Services Incorporated Design Excellence Award. It's named in honor of CES Incorporated for recognition of their generous support of the undergraduate biomedical engineering biomaterials testing lab. It's presented to the seniors who've demonstrated excellent command of the principles of biomedical engineering design. And this award goes to the design team project, I'm trying my best here, thanks, everybody. Duoxylus. And it goes to David Kaiser, Gabrielle Maroney, Valerie Naguib, Samantha Villanueva, and Alina Zuman. This group developed a tangible, meaningful product that can change women's lives and access to health care. The team has made steady progress over the course of the year and has been very receptive to feedback from the faculty. The Clinical Engineering Services Incorporated Design Excellence Award, a second award, goes to Project Rocket Lungs. This goes to Lauren Alley, Sophia Gonzalez, Maya Lipinski, Isabella Mangano, and Kaylin Savage. This team has done an outstanding job presenting their project. Their visuals are appealing and informative, and they have a clear concept of the scope and goals of the project. The next group of awards are from the Department of Civil, Environmental, and Ocean Engineering, presented by Professors Sarath Jagopia, Teaching Associate Professor and Associate Chair for Undergraduate Studies, San Liang Su, Research Associate Professor, and Raju Datla, Research Associate Professor. Oh, but only one of them is here. Oh, you're backstage. American Concrete Institute Award. It was established in 1967 by the New Jersey chapter of American Concrete Institute, and it's presented to the students with the highest GPA in the reinforced concrete course. This year, the award goes to Drew Crossman and Isabella Ritchie. Drew has demonstrated a strong proficiency for civil engineering and reinforced concrete design. He's incredibly intelligent, hardworking, and dedicated. Upon graduation, he'll work as a design engineer at Stonefield Engineering and Design. Isabella has demonstrated a strong dedication and curiosity for engineering. She's thoughtful, patient, and hardworking, and upon graduation, will work as a staff engineer at Langen Engineering. The Robert Ridgway Award is presented to a senior who has been most active on behalf of the student chapter of the American Society of Civil Engineers and demonstrated high academic aptitude. The award goes to Daniel Leong. Daniel has been an active leader in ASCE throughout his time at Stevens. He's shown intellectual curiosity and a willing to organize events to highlight civil engineering. His work helped increase the chapter's participation, and Daniel will work as a civil designer at Stantec after graduation. The Sidney F. Borg Award is presented to the senior with the highest GPA in the structural engineering courses in civil engineering. The award this year goes to Aaron Zabriskie. Erin has shown tremendous aptitude and knowledge of structural engineering courses. Most impressively, she maintains a positive attitude and a collaborative spirit with a willingness to always help others. Erin will work at TPD as a structural designer. The Matthew Klemchuk Class of '01 Memorial Award. This award honors a senior civil engineering student who's excelled in mechanics of solids and in transportation-related courses. The award this year goes to Elizabeth Halton. Elizabeth is an exceptional student and a very collaborative and supportive leader. She's demonstrated an ability to work positively to find solutions to engineering design principles which honor the memory of Matthew Klemchuk. Upon graduation, Elizabeth will work as a rail and track engineer at Jacobs Engineering. The award for Outstanding Senior Design in Civil, Environmental, or Naval Engineering is given to the best senior design project in the programs. This year, the award goes to Project Hoboken Urban Redevelopment, and the students are Amadeo Bovey, Kyle Cox, Desmond Fitzroy, Jackson Kim, Daniel O'Connor, and Logan Wang. Team United Reconstruction developed a comprehensive structural design of a new mixed-use building located in Hoboken. The building will provide nearly 300 residential units and over 10,000 square feet of retail space while integrating advanced flood mitigation strategies designed to withstand extreme environmental conditions. This team worked well as a group and showed hard work, a commitment to learning, strong technical design, and remained positive all year. The Civil, Environmental, and Ocean Engineering Award is presented to a student for outstanding contributions to department academic activities. This year, we recognize Faith Machione. Faith has served as the department's student assistant for 3 years, where she supported the management of social media accounts and organized events. She also served as ASCE president for a year while successfully balancing her responsibilities as an RA. Faith consistently demonstrated positive and mature attitude, and upon graduation, she will work as a structural engineer at Kiewit. The Sophia Hasiotis Memorial Award is honoring the memory and legacy of Dr. Sophia Hasiotis, a longtime and beloved professor of civil engineering. It's presented to an outstanding graduating senior who displays a passion and dedication for structural engineering and is sponsored by Dr. Leslie Brunel. This year, we're going to recognize Erin Zabriskie. Erin has demonstrated strong enthusiasm, skill, and passion for structural engineering. She's shown a willingness to go above and beyond to help others and serve as a good team member while maintaining a strong sense of humor, which are key characteristics of Professor Hasiotis. Next presenter is San Liang Su, Research Associate Professor. Awesome. The Boswell Engineering Award is presented to the outstanding undergraduate student in environmental engineering as chosen by the faculty. This year, we're going to recognize Vincent Manichelli. Vincent has shown tremendous intelligence, curiosity, and creativity, serving as research assistant for numerous semesters at the Center for Environmental Systems. Upon graduation, he will attend Brown University for a master's in environmental engineering. Next award is going to be presented by Raju Datla, Research Associate Professor. The Daniel Savitsky Award is named in honor of Dr. Daniel Savitsky, a longtime professor at Stevens and a former director of the Davidson Lab. It's presented to the outstanding graduating undergraduate student in naval engineering as chosen by the faculty. The student being recognized this year is Allison Zhang. Allison is a very diligent student and has worked in the Davidson Lab towing tank, assisting on a number of ship model testing and research projects. She served as the SNAME president for 2 years and organized student events and participation in the national conference. Allison will pursue her master's in engineering management while working as an engineer at General Dynamics Electric Boat. I'm going to pass it off to Dean Nilston to be our host for a bit.
It gets a little long reading all the names, so we try and switch off. So, next up is the Department of Mathematical Sciences. Presenting is Daniel Alessandrini, lecturer for the Department of Mathematical Science. The first award is the Best Senior Research Project Award. The Outstanding Senior Research Project Awards are awarded by the Department of Mathematical Science to students majoring in mathematics who complete exceptional research projects in the senior year. They recognize mathematical work that demonstrates originality, maturity, and promise. This year's recipients are John Conklin and Charles Moorhead. John, known as JJ Conklin, is receiving an Outstanding Senior Research Project Award for his project, A Picture of Spectacle Cover of Rank 4, conducted under the supervision of Professor Daniel Alessandrini. Via this project, JJ achieved an original mathematical result that, according to his advisor, is likely to lead to a publication. Charles Moorhead is receiving an Outstanding Senior Research Project Award for his project, Novel TT-Based Approach to the Inverse Cauldron Problem of Medical Tomography, thank you. Conducted under the supervision of Professor Pavel Dabowski. Via this project, Charles achieved original mathematical results that, according to his advisor, are also likely to lead to one or more publications. Congratulations. The next department up is the Department of Mechanical Engineering. Presenting their awards is Professor Hamid Hadim, Professor and Associate Chair for Undergraduate Studies in the Department of Mechanical Engineering. The first award is the Eugene Fenzandi Award. The award was established in 1958 in memory of Eugene Fenzandi, Professor of Mechanical Engineering. Through joint efforts of his many friends, it is presented annually to the senior with the best average in the junior and senior years, a sequence of courses given by the Department of Mechanical Engineering. 2 students this year, Lauren Sullivan and Jonathan Hood. Kenneth J. Moser Award was established in 1976 in honor of the late Professor Kenneth J. Moser, class of 28. Through the joint efforts of his classmates, colleagues, and former students, it is presented annually in recognition of outstanding performance in heat transfer. This year's recipient is Anusha Singh. Anusha is receiving this award in recognition of her outstanding performance in heat transfer. She has distinguished herself as one of the strongest students in the course in recent years, reflecting the excellence and honor honored by the Kenneth J. Moser Award. The Arthur J. Grimes Jr. Book Award was established in 1963 by Mr. and Mrs. Harold A. Riley, John J. Wall, Harry A. Taylor Jr., in memory of Arthur J. Grimes Jr., class of 1918. It is presented annually to the senior who demonstrates the greatest interest or proficiency in fluid dynamics. This year's recipient is Madison Di Matteo. The Richard S. McGee, class of 63, 64, 68 Excellence Award, is presented to the senior who has demonstrated extracurricular involvement, leadership in departmental and campus activities, and is clearly recognizable as a strong ambassador for the Department of Mechanical Engineering and Stevens Institute of Technology. This year's recipients are Alexander Stanzak and Anusha Singh. Alex is receiving this award in recognition of his exceptional leadership and service to the campus community. Through his roles as vice president, later as president of Student Government Association, he has demonstrated outstanding commitment and a strong ambassador for the department. Anusha is receiving this award in recognition of her outstanding leadership and involvement across campus. Through her active participation in Society of Women Engineers, American Society of Mechanical Engineers, and the RockSat C program, she has distinguished herself as a dedicated leader and a strong ambassador for the Department of Mechanical Engineering. The Richard B. Cole Award was established in honor of Dr. Richard B. Cole, Professor of Mechanical Engineering from 1965 to 2006. It is presented to a mechanical engineering student who has demonstrated high academic performance, integrity, and personal dedication. This year we have two recipients, Jonathan Hood and Alicia Carney. Alicia and Jonathan are receiving this award in recognition of their exceptional academic performance, integrity, and dedication. With a 4.0 GPA and outstanding contribution as teaching assistants for MA 345, they exemplify the qualities this award honors. The Fernando Sisto Award was established in honor of Dr. Fernando Sisto, Professor of Mechanical Engineering from 1958 to 1996. It is presented to an outstanding student of turbomachinery in aerospace. This year's recipient is Kyle Chambers. Kyle is receiving this award in recognition of his outstanding performance in turbomachinery and aerospace with a 3.91 GPA and demonstrated leadership and integrity in a senior design project on an in-pipe hydropower device. The Colonel John Stevens Power and Energy Systems Award was established in honor of Colonel John Stevens, inventor, developer of steam power systems for maritime and railroad application, and on whose land Stevens Institute of Technology was later founded. It is presented to an outstanding student of power and energy systems. This year's recipient is Anson Liu. Looking? No? Okay. Thought Anson checked in, but you're not here? We'll move on. All right. Next up, the Andrew Carnegie Machine Systems Award. This award was established in honor of Andrew Carnegie, steel magnate, trustee of Stevens Institute of Technology, benefactor responsible for the building of the Carnegie Mechanical Laboratory. It is presented to an outstanding student of machine systems and design. Jonathan Hood is the recipient this year. Jonathan is receiving the award in recognition of his outstanding performance as the top student in machine systems and design, exemplifying excellence in the area of study. The Ely Fonrose Award was established by the members of the mechanical engineering class of 2009. In memory of their classmate, Ely Fonrose, Mr. Fonrose was a firm believer that the headway of the human race goes hand in hand with the exploration of new frontiers. This award is presented to the student who shows promise of advancement in undergraduate research. This year we have two recipients, Marin Erdheim and Antonia Salus. Delucci. Antonia is receiving the Ely Fonrose Award in recognition of her exceptional promise in advancing undergraduate research. With a 3.9 GPA, she has made significant contributions to soft robotics through her senior design work on a soft robotic exoglove for pain management and a spasticity reduction. She co-first authored a conference paper submitted to IEEE ROS/EMBS International Conference on Biomechanical Robotics and Biometronics, collaborated closely with faculty in the Carnegie Laboratory on advanced fabrication techniques, and demonstrated strong leadership by mentoring her peers. Marin is receiving the award in recognition of her exceptional promise in advancing undergraduate research. With a 3.85 GPA, she has distinguished herself through impactful work in soft robotics, contributing to innovative manufacturing processes and human-centered rehabilitation technologies. She co-first authored the conference paper with Antonia and was also involved as a peer mentor. The Robert H. Thurston Leadership Award was established in honor of the founding of the American Society of Mechanical Engineers at Stevens Institute of Technology in 1880. Professor Thurston established the mechanical engineering curriculum at Stevens in 1871 and was the first president of ASME. It is presented to an ASME student chapter officer who has demonstrated high leadership skills. This year's recipient is Brandon Kiefer. Brandon is receiving this award in recognition of his outstanding leadership as president of the ASME student chapter at Stevens. Through his dedication to professional development and community building, he coordinated with Fairleigh Dickinson University to support the ASME Trebuchet competition, organized FE exam workshops, and created a more engaging and welcoming environment for students. The Senior Design Award for Mechanical Engineering was established to recognize the best senior design project. It is presented individually to members of the senior design group. Project B3 Wired, Natalie Anfuso, Alicia Carney, Elijah Lahau, Daniel Liss, and Deval Shaw. Thank you. Our next department, the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering. Presenting this year is Hong Man, Professor and Associate Chair for Undergraduate Studies. The first award is the Bachelor Award in Computer Engineering, which is presented to the senior or seniors with the highest average in the computer engineering program during their junior and senior year. This year, we have two recipients, Jason Rizzo and Arden Sentak. Okay. The Paul M. Churlian Award is presented to a graduating senior in electrical engineering or computer engineering who shows the most promise for pursuing a productive professional career. This year's recipient is Deep Shah. The Stuart K. Tewksbury Award for Outstanding Undergraduate Studies in Computer and Digital Systems was established in honor of Professor Dr. Stuart Tewksbury, Professor of Electrical and Computer Engineering from 1998 to 2012. It is presented to a computer engineering student who has demonstrated high academic performance in studying computer and digital systems. This year's recipient is Victor Afonso. I thought one of the two getting up was him, but no. Victor? Okay. The Francis Bosch Award for Outstanding Undergraduate Studies in Communications with Signal Processing. This award was established in honor of Dr. Francis Bosch, Professor of Electrical and Computer Engineering from 1979 to 2007. It is presented to an electrical engineering student who has demonstrated high academic performance in studying communications and signaling processing. This year's recipient is George Redfern. The Harry Heffes Award for Outstanding Undergraduate Studies in Mathematical Modeling and Simulation was established in honor of Dr. Harry Heffes, Professor of Electrical and Computer Engineering from 1990 to 2016. It is presented to an electrical or computer engineering student who has demonstrated high academic performance in studying mathematics, modeling, and simulations. This year's recipient is Miriam El Najjar. The Electrical and Computer Engineering Outstanding Senior Design Award for Electrical and Computer Engineering. This award is presented to the best senior design project in the Electrical and Computer Engineering Department. This year's project recipient is Lab Incident and Safety Automation, LISA. The recipients are Sean Anderson, Gabriel Kulha, Connor Suwan, Jason Lee, and Deep Shah. Our next department is the Department of Physics. Presenting is Ting Liu, Teaching Assistant Professor and Associate Chair for Undergraduate Studies in the Department of Physics. The first prize is the Alfred M. Mayer Prize. It's presented annually to a member of the senior class who ranks first in lecture, recitation, and laboratory courses in physics during their undergraduate career. This year's recipient is Isaac van Benviesen. The Physics Department Leadership Prize is presented to the undergraduate physics student who has demonstrated outstanding leadership skills to foster a stimulating intellectual environment for their fellow students. We have two recipients this year, Jack Caputo and Anthony Musolo. I'd like to ask faculty member Svetlana Malinoskova to come forward to present the next award, the Young Woman Talent in Physics. This award is presented to a female student graduating with a Bachelor's of Science in Physics who has attained the highest cumulative GPA in recognition of their dedication and achievement in career development. This year's recipient is Stephanie Untermeyer.
Next up, we'll present the awards from the Department of Computer Science. I'm going to call out Dr. Sam Kim, Teaching Professor and Associate Chair for Undergraduate Studies in the department. The Senior Design Award for Computer Science is presented to the best senior design project in the Computer Science Department. This year it goes to Project Stevens Flood Inundation Mapper, to Joelle Ahn, Donica LaQuesta, Victoria Liu, Cohen Mitchell Santos, Joseph Schwicke, Tekakuni Tenamori, and Samara Vassell. The Computer Science Departmental Award is presented to a graduating senior who's majoring in a program offered by the Computer Science Department and has demonstrated high academic performance and personal dedication. This year, we have a group of 6 seniors: Kayla DePalma, Kian Holden, Noah Miller, Mahad Rana, Jared Seuferman, and Jordan Tam. The Stephen L. Bloom Theoretical Computer Science Award was established in 2011 in memory of Stephen L. Bloom, Professor of Computer Science from 1977 to 2010, by his many friends and colleagues. It's presented to a graduating senior who's demonstrated outstanding ability in theoretical computer science. The award goes to Dan Leo and Jacob Pellini. Jacob and Dan are being awarded the Stephen L. Bloom Award for their outstanding performance, enthusiasm, and consistently clear explanations and exposition in their theoretical computer science classes. Next up, we have a special presentation for the Ari Birnbaum Award. I believe we'll have joining us on stage to honor Ari's legacy, his brothers. Yes, one. The Ari Birnbaum Award is presented to a graduating senior who's performed outstanding service as a course assistant in the computer science department. This year, we award Amartya Kalra, Zachariah Scavato, and Thijs Vandershoot. Zachariah is being recognized for outstanding mentorship of students, a positive and helpful presence always. Thijs is being recognized for outstanding mentorship, taking ownership of redesigning labs and guiding students over many semesters and being a wonderful role model. Amartya is being recognized for outstanding mentorship of younger students, helping students succeed, and providing helpful feedback to instructors. The Applied Computer Science Award is presented to a graduating senior who's demonstrated outstanding ability in applied computer science. Today, we're recognizing Esri Zhu. Is Esri here? Maybe not? No. Okay, we'll keep going. Excellence in interdisciplinary research is presented to a student who's demonstrated outstanding ability in interdisciplinary research. This year, we're awarding this to Nicholas Russo. Nicholas is being recognized for outstanding initiative and leading the development of a block-based programming system for legal professionals. The Spirit of Computer Science Award is presented to students who have presented as leaders in the community through their organizational activities. This year, we recognize Anna Hauk. Anna is being awarded this Spirit of Computer Science Award for her truly exceptional efforts in supporting and publicizing departmental events and always being ready and eager to help her fellow students. Now we're going to present the awards from chemistry and chemical biology. And our presenter is Dr. Patricia Meisner, teaching professor and Stevens Distinguished Teacher Mentor and Associate Chair for Undergraduate Studies. The Luigi Pallara Award. It was established in 2000 in honor of Professor Luigi Pallara by his friends and former students. It's presented to outstanding seniors who've displayed academic excellence in the areas of chemistry, chemical biology, or biochemical, and materials engineering. The award this year goes to Paul Lanza, Emily Miller, Sarah Paneras, and Isabella Shanley. Sarah has the highest GPA in the department, has been active in the community on the Undergrad Advisory Board, SGA, and on many organizational executive boards. She'll attend New Jersey Medical School this fall. Paul is an outstanding senior who's been active in the department, a course assistant, and has conducted undergraduate research. Next year, he'll pursue his master's in chemistry. Emily, also active in the department, has served as a course assistant, a resident assistant, a member of the varsity fencing team, and president of Alpha Epsilon Delta. She's attending Toro Dental School next year. And Isabella plays an active role in student life at Stevens and pursued research in materials, working with Dr. Liang. She'll pursue her master's in chemical biology this fall. The Priestley Prize is presented to the member of the senior class who has most distinguished themselves in the chemistry department. This year, that's Isabel Vogel. Isabel has been an active member of the CCB community. She served on the Undergraduate Student Advisory Board and served as a course assistant for general chemistry, biology and biotechnology, and genetics, and microbiology. Isabel is attending the University of Pittsburgh School of Dental Medicine in the fall. The Excellence in Biology Award is given to the graduating senior who has most distinguished themselves in the biology program. This award goes to Katerina Nikiforuk. Katerina has been active in the department, conducting undergraduate research focusing on using bioinformatics for studying ovarian cancer. She's attending the NYU College of Dentistry this fall. Next up, the awards will be presented by Dr. Sesha Alori, senior lecturer in the department. The Outstanding Undergraduate Research Award in the Chemistry and Chemical Biology Department is given to the students who've demonstrated excellence in their senior undergraduate capstone research project in chemistry and chemical biology. The first place winner was Project Using a Conditionally Mutant Mouse Model of Tumorigenesis to Evaluate Immune Evasion in Colon Cancer. And the students being awarded are Chloe DeSopo, Maggie Jacobs-Beyer, Kara Leonard, and Victoria Yasha. The second place winner is, you can applaud for them. The second place winner is Project Biomedical Nanofiber Assisted Engineering of the Corneal Stroma Med Armor. And the awardee is Lilia Eid. And our third place winning team is Project AI-driven lead optimization of molybdenum, leveraging Boltz 2 and Schrödinger Maestro to target the MYC oncogene in refractory myeloma. This is unbelievable. I was a theater major. The student awardees are Rhiannon Utekpe and Vincent Tenui. The next set of awards are from the Department of Systems and Enterprises, and they'll be presented by Dr. Kate Abel, teaching professor and associate chair for undergraduate studies. The Humphreys Ennis Lesser Award was established by Dr. Donald Marino in memory of professors Humphreys, Ennis, and Lesser, all former professors of engineering economics at Stevens. It's presented to the seniors with the highest GPA in the required undergraduate engineering core courses. This year, the award goes to Caitlin Bierke and Brooke Glynn. The Donald N. Marino Award for Academic Excellence is the gift of Donald N. Marino, Stevens class of 1960, who was the founding program director of the Bachelor of Engineering Management program. It's presented to the graduating engineering management student whose paper from any course or journal is considered by the Bachelor of Engineering and Engineering Management Academic Committee to achieve the highest academic excellence of all papers submitted for that year. This year, the award goes to Pranvera Jalili. The Frederick Winslow Taylor Award is presented to the graduating senior who had the highest GPA and who did the most to promote the undergraduate engineering management program at Stevens. The award this year goes to Brooke Glynn. Brooke achieved stellar grades in her program and is an active participant in the systems engineering department, both in ASEM and the program's advisory boards. The John Mihalaski Award was established in memory of John Mihalaski, the longtime director and senior design coordinator of the engineering management program. It's presented to the senior design group in engineering management that has distinguished itself through its project. The project we're recognizing this year is Port Smarter, and the students are Kevin Ado, Brooke Glynn, Michael Hartman, Jalen Manzoor, Elizabeth O'Connor, and Pranvera Jalili. This team is receiving this award in recognition of exceptional quality and innovation in their senior design projects. The Outstanding Industrial and Systems Engineering Award is presented to the graduating senior with a leading grade point average and who did the most to promote the undergraduate Industrial and Systems Engineering program at Stevens. This year, the award goes to Aliona Heights. Aliona achieved stellar grades in her program and is an active participant in the Systems Engineering Department, both in INCOSE and the program's advisory boards. The Industrial and Systems Engineering Senior Design Award is presented to the senior design group in the program who have distinguished themselves through the research of their project. This year's awardee is Project Trident Marine Technologies with Joseph Angarola, Owen Carter, Justin Ciliata, and Michael Price. The Outstanding Software Engineering Award is presented to the graduating senior who had a leading grade point average and who did the most to promote the undergraduate software engineering program at Stevens. And today we're going to recognize Gianna Serbone. Gianna achieved stellar grades in her program, and she's an active participant in the Systems Engineering Department, both in software engineering and on the program advisory boards. Gianna, you can stay up there. You're getting another one. Software Engineering Senior Design Award is presented to the senior design group in software engineering who's distinguished themselves through the research of their project. This year, we're recognizing Project Quack Ops. Love the name, guys. Gianna Serbone, George Redfern, Sporthy Setti, Thomas Ung, and Camilla Valdez. This team is receiving the award in recognition of the exceptional quality and innovation in their senior design project, Quack Ops, which is the design of a drone-based delivery system.
Our next set of awards are for the School of Business. Presenting them will be Joelle Saad-Lessler, Industry Professor and Associate Dean of Undergraduate Studies in the School of Business. The first award is the Outstanding Senior Design Project for Business Consulting track. This award is presented to two groups of graduating students this year for their exemplary research and dedication to their senior design projects in the field of business consulting. I will invite the first group up, have them get their photo taken, then I'll call the second group up so we don't get sort of a confusion going here. The first group is Project Hoboken Rainbow Bridge Project, Hoboken Girl, Emily Lee, Clara Liu, Rianne Faye Marquez, May McGarvey, Nihan Tron. The other two, I don't think. Checked in. All right, as they're finishing taking their photo, I'll call the second group, Project Mile Square Theater, Keith, Ezekiel, Adam, Tyler Chaput, Kotaro Konaka, Gavin Ng, and Mir Patel. None of them are here? Okay, sorry about that. All right, moving on. Outstanding Senior Design Project, Entrepreneur Track. The award is presented to a graduating student group for their exemplary research and dedication to the senior design projects in the field of entrepreneurship. Project See You Next, Layla Castro, Isabella Duval, Madeline Hogan, Dorothy Lafredo, and Stephanie Reyes Anova. All right. Outstanding Senior Design Project Research Track is presented to graduating students for their exemplary research and dedication to the senior design project in the area of research. This year's project is sentiment-augmented neural calibration of stochastic differential equation models for improved option pricing. Ethan Itkis, Matthew Lasko, Stefan Linhan Reckford, Om Patel, Samuel Shyam. Outstanding Academic Performance Award for Bachelors of Science in Business is presented to the graduating seniors who have attained the highest grade point average in the graduating class with the Bachelor of Science in Business. This year we have 3 recipients: Shane Lynette, Giovanna Notaro, Owen Vetmeyer. Outstanding Academic Performance Award in Quantitative Finance is presented to the graduating seniors who attained the highest grade point average in the graduating class in the Quantitative Finance program. This year we have Timur Anafin, Shyam Parikh as our 2 recipients. The Outstanding Service Award is presented to students for outstanding service to the School of Business. These students have actively served as leaders and ambassadors at school events and activities throughout their 4 years at Stevens. This year's recipients are Tanya Avedia, Camilla Crespo, Kieran Cunningham, Juliana Gomez, Kiara Henselder, Elias Huang, Giovanna Notaro, Rochelle Ochtenberg, Kevin Funstein, Anusha Kaiser, Fiorella Rivera, Bhagesh Shah, Muskan Thapar. Okay. Next up for the School of Humanities and Arts and Sciences is presenter Jennifer McBrien, Associate Dean of Undergraduate Studies and Teaching Associate Professor. The first award is the Julia and Frederick Bissinger Award, which is presented to the student who demonstrates outstanding performance in the Bachelor of Arts program. This year's recipient is Megan Zarish Yaznos. Maggie was selected due to her overall outstanding academic performance, integrity, and involvement in the Haas community. The Joseph M. Farber Memorial Prize is given in memory of Joseph M. Farber, recognizes a graduating senior majoring in one of the disciplines in the School of Humanities, Arts, and Social Sciences, who displays a keen interest in and concern for civil liberties and their importance in preserving and protecting human rights. This year's recipient is Rachel Abram. Rachel was selected for her commitment to human rights and dignity, as well as her analysis of the role of institutions in upholding these values. Capstone Award for Visual Arts and Technology for Game Design. This award recognizes outstanding achievements in the Visual Arts and Technology year-long capstone project, an exhibition for game design. This year's recipient is Sebastian Pada. The Capstone Award for Visual Arts. Capstone Award for Visual Arts and Technology for Video recognizes outstanding achievement in the Visual Arts and Technology year-long capstone project, an exhibition of video. This year's recipient is Thomas Bicassini. Bicassini. Music and Technology Senior Award for Outstanding Community Contribution. This award recognizes students who add to the culture of the program, strengthen our extracurricular offerings, collaborate well with others, and provide valuable services to fellow students and communities. This year's recipient is Jamie Mendler. Music and Technology Senior Award for Outstanding Academic Engagement. This award recognizes students or a student for overall academic excellence. Selection criteria for this award includes, but are not limited to, classroom engagement, academic performance, and the senior thesis project. This year's recipient is Anna Smith. Our next set of awards are given by the Center for Environmental Systems. Presenter San Liang Su, Research Associate Professor in the Department of Civil, Environmental, and Ocean Engineering, will present. The first award is the Center for Environmental Systems Hydroglobe Award. This award was established by Professors George Corfiatis, Christos Christodouladis, and Xiaogong Meng, and is presented annually to the senior capstone design project that best exemplifies research and entrepreneurship. This year's project, former Air Force Plant number 51, groundwater remediation. The recipients are Nicole Asante, Tyler Buss, Kendra Donnelly, Kyle Cooch, Vincent Menekele. This group designed emulsified zero-valent iron polishing injections to address chlorinated solvent hotspots at the former Air Force Plant number 51 groundwater remediation site, or sites.
Next up, we have the awards from the School of Engineering and Science, and they'll be presented by a dynamic trio of Kevin Liu, teaching professor and associate dean for undergraduate studies, Sandra Clavijo, director of undergraduate studies, and Dakota Van Dersen, assistant director for core engineering and science education. The John Barnes Senior Design Award was established by the class of 2009. The primary purpose of this fund is to support an annual award to a senior design group to pursue a project that merges John Barnes' interests in art and engineering. This year, we're going to recognize Project Bluesbot. Students are Patrick Kaur, Madison Dematia, James Flanagan, George Muller-Rodelis, Bridget Webb, and Alex Wu. The David and Gigi Farber Societal Impact Award was established to create awareness among students of the impact of that their innovation can have on society at large and the power it has to improve lives all over the world. This year's awardee is Project Sensitir. Students are Ruhi Ajinkya, Sophia Donskoy, Ujwal Rameswaram, Caitlin Sai, and Sanaya Vina Nuiva. Tried it. Next up, we're going to present the winners of the infamous Ansari Prize for student entrepreneurship. This award was endowed by the Ansari family to exemplify academic entrepreneurship. It's awarded annually to the winners of the Ansari Entrepreneurship Competition, which is held during the Stevens Innovation Expo. Our third place winners were Project Telehub, Briley Hyder, Aiden Lee, Devin Moore, Eric Romero, and Sarah Naroski. Our second place winners are Project CTRL, Hazem Abodania, Mohammed Bengabsia, Omar El Kafif, and Brandon Peralta. And finally, our first place winners are Project Theravi, Galen Davis, Mayrin Erdheim, Max William Cans, Antonia Salucci, and Lauren Sullivan. Congratulations. Next up is the Honor System Service Award, which will be presented by Alita McKee, Director of Special Programs and Administration in Academic Innovation and Faculty Affairs, who is one of our Honor System advisors. This award is presented to graduating seniors who, as current members of the Honor Board, have demonstrated exemplary commitment to the honor system through their participation and their role in educating the Stevens community. So we're going to call up Dalia Abad, Salma Abdelaziz, Lilia Eid, Sophia Gonzalez, Maggie Jacobs-Beyer, Matthew Lasco, George Redfern, Aidan Robinson, Catherine Stabile, and Vincent Tanui. Our next set of awards are from the Career Center, and they'll be presented by Catherine O'Neill, our senior career coach. The Career Center Ambassador Award is presented to seniors who volunteered a significant amount of time supporting Career Center programming and events. They've shared their career development experiences with younger students, inspired others to engage in Career Center activities, and represented the department to the community at large. This year, we're presenting the award to Mackenzie Polycarp. Mickey has played a critical role in the success of the Career Center. As a peer career coach, he mentors students along their career journey and serves as a leader to his peers. The Co-op Program Ambassador Award is presented to seniors who volunteer a significant amount of time supporting our co-op program. These students have successfully completed the co-op program and have excelled in a variety of co-op jobs themselves, as well as in the classroom. They have shared their co-op experiences with younger students, inspired others to engage in co-op program events, and have represented the Stevens Career Center to the community at large. We're going to call up Benjamin Durr, Gianna Felice, Francesca Regan, and David Rydell. Ben is involved in numerous activities on campus, most notably as president of his fraternity, Sigma Nu. He's always eager to chat about his prior co-op jobs with other students and provide them tips for leveraging their professional and personal connections. David's reliable and conscientious. He's a great listener, and he's provided valuable insight and advice to students navigating the co-op process. Gianna balances her workload and curricular commitments without missing a beat. She's dependable and an advocate for the co-op program. And Fran is a natural connector and a friendly face throughout campus. She's involved in several leadership roles and is always happy to help support students new to the co-op program. Congrats. Next up, the awards from the Office of Residence Life and Dining, presented by Emily Green, one of our resident directors. The Resident Assistant Outstanding Service Award. This award is presented to the graduating resident assistant who's achieved the most outstanding performance and who best exemplifies the core values of residential education: community building, role modeling, and co-curricular education. This year, we present the award to Gianna Serbone. Gianna has shown outstanding dedication and commitment to serving her residents and the community this year. She consistently goes above and beyond to support others, offering kindness, reliability, and a positive attitude. Her selfless service and lasting contributions have made a meaningful difference in the residence hall experience. The Residence Life Service Award is presented to the senior who has fostered and enhanced living on campus through outstanding service and involvement in residence life. This year, we recognize Maggie Jacobs-Beyer. Maggie has demonstrated exceptional dedication to supporting the residential community through her consistent service and leadership. She willingly gives her time and energy to help others, always approaching her responsibilities with positivity, reliability, and care. Her commitment to enhancing the residential experience has made a lasting and meaningful impact on our community. We're going to now have Carl Russell, our director of the DeBaun Performing Arts Center, present the DeBaun Awards. The Thomas E. McCandless Music Award is presented to the senior who makes the greatest contribution of their time and talent in advancing music at Stevens. This year, we'll recognize Kara Leonard and Douglas Luke. Kara has been instrumental, no pun intended, in the success of the Stevens Orchestra as concertmaster and at special events. And Douglas has been exemplary in both the Stevens Jazz Band and Concert Band and leads the brass ensemble. The William F. Ondrick Music Scholarship is awarded to a student who has outstanding academic achievement and has contributed unselfishly to the advancement of music at Stevens. This year, we recognize Ryan Manley. Ryan has been key to nearly all of the DeBaun Performing Arts Center music programming, performing with the choir, concert band, and jazz band, as well as keeping the Ondrick Music Room on an even keel. For our next set of awards from the Stevens Technical Enrichment Program, STEP, we'll have Dean Deborah Berkeley, our Dean of Student Development and Enrichment Programs, present. She deserves her own round of applause, I know. The Spirit of STEP Award. It recognizes a currently enrolled STEP student who best exemplifies the values, traditions, and spirit of the program: community, integrity, determination, achievement, and leadership. The awardee must have been active within the Stevens community, represent STEP in a positive light, and continually contribute to advancing the mission and values of STEP. We're awarding this to 5 students this year: Salma Abdelaziz, Gianna Serbone, Autumn Coleman, Macanthe Polycarp, and Camilla Valdez. Next up are our awards from the Office of Counseling and Psychological Services, presented by Dr. Ying Zhang, who's the Director of Counseling and Psychological Services. The Appreciation Award for Contribution to Student Mental Health is given to a graduating student who, during their undergraduate career, made a lasting impact on the mental health of their fellow students. This individual, or in this case 2 individuals, have again and again shown student mental health to be a priority through their actions and commitments. This year, we're proud to recognize Lilia Eid and Svara Patel. Lilia's been a wellness peer educator for nearly as long as she's been a student. She's one of the most kind and thoughtful people and has extended those traits through her work as a wellness peer. She's connected CAPS and wellness peers with the Stevenson Group, which merges mental health service and technology together. Svara has been one of the longest existing members of the Wellness Peer Ed program. She's highly passionate in her advocacy for mental health and general wellness. She's been a great staple in supporting the vision and mission of this program and has served as a creative backbone of the team. Congratulations.
We are nearing the end, I promise. Up now are the Office of Student Affairs Awards. The first presenter is Dr. Kate Abel, teaching professor and associate chair for the undergraduate studies. Kate is also an undergraduate graduate and a former member or current member of Phi Sigma Sigma, always a member. The Phi Sigma Sigma Award was established in 2017 by the Stevens chapter of the Phi Sigma Sigma sorority and the Delta Zeta chapter. It is presented to the seniors who demonstrate dedication to the ideals of Phi Sigma Sigma and have displayed academic excellence. This year's recipients are Kendra Donnelly and Abigail Thomas. Our next award is new, and the supporter of it and person who's supposed to present, I think, had to leave, so Dr. Abel is going to help me with this. The Corey Graney Service Award is presented to a senior who is a member of Alpha Phi Omega Service Fraternity whose significant contributions have improved the quality of life for Stevens or the community beyond. The award is generously funded by history professor Sylvia Lassetti, Masters of Engineering honoris causa, who served the Institute from 1965 to 2008. This year's recipient is Maggie Newman. Maggie has been a member of Alpha Phi Omega Service Fraternity. As a member, she has served as secretary, co-recruitment chair, and most recently as president. Maggie is also a member of the Stevens field hockey team, and she has served as an inclusivity rep. She has contributed countless hours of service to the Stevens community, as well as the Hoboken community. I'd like to ask Dr. Sarah Klein, Vice President for Student Affairs, to join us for the remainder of the awards. The Maurice E. Rogland III Award is presented to the senior who, in addition to active membership in a fraternity or sorority, has achieved at least a 2.5 grade point average during the undergraduate course of study, has been active in at least 2 extracurricular activities, including sports, is liked and respected by the Stevens communities. This year we have 2 recipients, Maren Ertheim and Philip Bone. Phil has served as the president of Sigma Nu Fraternity and is one of the captains of the Stevens men's volleyball team. Maren is a 4-year field hockey player and served as captain, who has also served as president of Hillel, a member of Alpha Phi sorority. They're both phenomenal student leaders who are involved in the local community while also balancing academic excellence. The next award the Podolsky Award is presented to the senior in good standing who, through unselfish efforts, have fostered school spirit, advanced co-ed involvement in campus life. This year's recipient is Humna Sultan. Humna has worked tirelessly to support the computer science department, the Laurel Center, Stevens Women in Computer Science, and so many other organizations and communities at Stevens. Her passion and pride in Stevens is infectious. The Waldo Shumway Award was established in memory of Dean Emeritus Waldo Shumway. It is presented to the senior on the dean's list who, in addition to academic excellence, has been outstanding in their interest in student activities and the enhancement of campus community. This year's recipient is Molly Good. Molly has given so much of herself and her time over the past 4 years and has grown to so much personally and professionally in the process. She has led the entertainment committee, made Tech Fest possible, and she is one of Tilly's favorite caregivers. The Stevens community owes her a debt of gratitude for all of her incredible contributions to campus life. The Ada and Edwin Doc Farrell Memorial Award is given annually to the Stevens undergraduates who are in their senior year and most typify the standards of Doc adhere to and constantly strove to instill in others. They are: be involved in your community, be respectful and responsible, be honest and forthright, give of yourself to those in need. Lastly, turn adversity into opportunity. This year we have 3 recipients: Lilia Eid, Maggie Jacobs-Byers, and Alex Stanzak. It's hard to find a person as kind and generous as Lilia. She cares about her peers and our community with all of her heart and has demonstrated this in so many ways over her time at Stevens. Maggie has also shown her dedication to the Stevens community through her engagement as honor board chair and as a resident assistant. Alex has been all in on the Stevens community since day one when he arrived on campus, from his early involvement as a student leader during his first year to his service as Student Government Association president. Among many other contributions, it has been a joy for all of us to witness the care and compassion that Alex has shown for the Stevens community. We are so proud of all 3 of you. Congratulations. To all of our recipients, congratulations one more time. To the family and friends and partners of our awardees, thank you for coming. Congratulations to you as your student, friend, colleague, whatever they are to you as graduating tomorrow. It is a phenomenal success in their world. I would also like to invite all of you to join us this evening on the Palmer Lawn at 7 p.m. for our Grad Fest. Have a great day. Enjoy. Please, please be on time tomorrow morning. One last reminder to all of our graduates, please print your stage pass. It makes life so much easier. For the guest, please print your ticket. Please bring that, and you will need that to be scanned in. We will see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Congratulations one more time.